I want to gain maximum out of this session. It's a very important session. I want to gain maximum out of this session. In this session, how we can use our deeper consciousness to heal our organs. Even if other thought comes, again I will bring them back to the process of the whole session. God is also with me. He is going to guide me to totally heal myself and prevent any further diseases. I am totally relaxed. I am totally surrendered to that cosmic intelligence who is going to take care. Yeah, slowly open your eyes. With this mental preparation, let's understand very deeply. Yesterday I told you that I am a primary school teacher. But today I am going to take your PhD lesson. Primary school teacher becoming guide for PhD. And in spirituality it is possible. Otherwise it can't happen. And indeed, if you focus, you will find that it's something very, very deep. Because the wisdom which I am going to share today is very deep. So you also need to focus. You need to understand those very subtle aspects. And if you practice subtle aspect, if you really do, because what I found in this particular session is, sometimes participants don't understand only. The logic behind the whole thing. If you don't understand the logic behind those practices, you won't be able to do it. That's why, although simple, it's not very difficult, but do pay attention, participate, feel them, and you will achieve the whole thing. What we need is holistic utilization of the brain. The first slide, if you remember, is we are only using 2 to 3% of our brain power. And now we want to use it in totality. Just for basic explanation, like brain can be divided into two parts, left brain and right brain, although there can be many other divisions. And our left brain, which is masculine, intellectual, logical, verbal, there is analysis, sequential thinking, is assertive, is rational, is objective. So these are the faculties of left brain. And if you analyze, most of us have these traits. Even a female will have these traits. It has nothing to do with muscles. The point is, if you are logical, if you are rational, then, and there is nothing wrong. Actually, scientific development, modernization has helped us a lot. And in the process, our left brain has become much more active. It has become dominant. And if you see the right brain characteristics, something like there are feelings, intuitions, is silent, is caring, has imagination, there's no holistic thinking, inspirations, creativity, no subjective feeling. Yeah, you need not. In fact, I will tell you, if you want, I will send you all the presentations. Even if you don't have the CD, I will show you the way. I will give you my number on WhatsApp, just send, the doctor send me, and within hours you will get it. Yeah. No, objective is to help people. Because even if you use, even others would benefit. There is nothing wrong in that. So feel free. Even some other material I will share with you. The point is, holistically we need to use our brain. And there, those faculties, now we are all left brain dominant. If we want to activate right brain, then gradually we should develop those qualities. Starting with something very simple, like imagination is right brain activity. Sometimes you may not be good in visualization, but start practicing. You can practice in a simple way. Say, for example, this is there. Like that, whole day you come across many things. Yeah, look at it. Yeah, please look at it. Try to feel completely the shape, the color, feeling, whatever. Although it's artificial, if it is real, then we can even smell it. Done? Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Yeah, try to feel the same thing, the shape, color, whatever, maximum possible. Yeah, okay, open your eyes. So keep doing, in fact, in between, whenever you have time, whatever you see. Yesterday also I told you, let your eyes do a job of camera. So no, don't think other things. From here when you are traveling, rather than thinking about other aspects, take something like this, close your eyes, create vivid picture. Better pictures you are able to create, you will be activating your right brain. Even feelings, emotions. Emotions are good as well as bad. Emotions channelized properly becomes devotion. And emotions not channelized properly becomes commotion. One vice president from India. He was vice president. And just to tell you the little bit of political scenario, prime minister is elected, but vice president and president are more or less elected. And they don't have that much power. Only the political parties, they select someone who would favor them. Only when no serious problem arises, then their role is there. Otherwise, they have to accept whatever government does. Although there are some powers, but very little. And the dominant political parties will choose vice president and president who might favor them. So you must be knowing APJ Abdul Kalam became president of India. He was actually a scientist, a topmost scientist. But then no consensus was not taking place. There was no real majority. So even a ruling party had to take support from others. So actually consensus was required. Whom they wanted, consensus was not coming. So ultimately somebody said, APJ Abdul Kalam, he was topmost scientist, missile man of India, who had almost retired. He had went to his native place and he had thought that now, I will spend my time in educating people. Then everybody thought it's a good name, neutral name. So they said, yes, we will support him. And that's how he became president. At that time, the vice president who was there, actually it was told to him that we will make you president in next term. But because of this scenario, they couldn't. And he felt so bad, he developed heart attack within a month. To an extent accepted, may not be, everybody may not accept, but even it came in newspaper that when he was not selected, he was so hurt. And in that, he had fallen sick. So the point why I am giving you this example, at that time he would have managed his emotions in a right way. At least I became vice president. What is there? It was just for some time, and whatever they say, I have to do. It's only a symbolic post, as a matter of fact. But he was so hurt emotionally. Likewise, all of us, we come across many situations. At times it may be real also. And in my practice, what I have found dealing with patients, we see there are many. Like when we listen to their story, because every patient we tell them, this is my way of finding out truth from within. We tell every patient that if someone tells you to write an essay on your life, then what you will write? Don't write, you tell me. So in those counseling sessions, maybe for 20, 30 minutes, they tell their whole life story. And in those life stories, I have found many times that when there were serious problems, like say husband died, children were very small, or uneducated lady might do hard work, somehow bring up the children's. Once children are educated, and then when daughter-in-law comes, if she is a small thing also she is depressed. She might have just a very small thing, and she might become totally depressed. The point here, like when problems were serious, real, at that time they were fighting. They took them as a challenge and were dealing with the problem. Now when everything is good, in fact, when it's a time to relax, person becomes too emotional. And even if little bit respect is not given, totally gone. Getting me? So the whole problem is learn to manage your emotions effectively. If you remember yesterday evening session, consciousness means mind, intellect and habits, sanskar. So how to manage mind? No? Talk with you lovingly, with your own name. Something like this, if I want to speak to myself, Girish, everything is good. Now it's a time to relax. You worked so much. Now at this age, just take things easily. Girish, be peaceful. So self-talk, lovingly. And it can work. Another thing which works with mind is just to see your mind like a witness. You must have experienced, or if you wish, you can try also. If a small kid is making mischiefs, if you say, shut up, sit down, will make more mischief. Will pick something through, will pull your leg. Instead, don't say anything. Just keep watching. If you just with full concentration start watching, don't say anything. And you will find as soon as he realizes that somebody senior is watching, he will keep everything and will sit quietly. The same thing happens with our mind. Apart from lovingly explaining, if you fight with your mind, it will get more disturbance. If you suppress your mind, it will come out with double the force. There is even a whole mechanism. It's very interesting. Please pay attention. There is a whole mechanism called repression. What is repression? Repression that you have some desires. Say for example, if you want bigger house, but you cannot afford. That desire is there, that I want bigger house. But suppose you cannot afford. Then the wrong way of management, this is not to manage our emotions properly. The wrong way of managing our emotion is to suppress it so much, that you may say that I don't want only. Even I don't want big house. Although unconsciously you want. Suppression means some desire, some emotion. It can be anger. It can be something else also. We pressurize it so much, try to forget it. Ultimately might say that I don't have that feeling at all. But because you have repressed it, somehow it will come out. And it can come out in abnormal way. According to me, although it may be a little simplification, but this way even no psychosis can develop, schizophrenia can develop, obsession, no repeated actions, bipolar disease can happen. That there is so much say, pressure on our psyche that it has to do something. And when you develop that disease, although no, you are in different world. Like one of my patient only, he developed schizophrenia. In that what he did, they were quite lower middle class people. One day he got an attack. He became a policeman. On the road he started stopping traffic. And they found that there is something wrong with it. One of my another patient, although she was well-to-do, no doing, she wanted to become a director of no filmmaking. So no, as an assistant director, she was helping. But then it became so much, no, one day she got attacked. I'm a director, call him, who is he? Soon they found that she's abnormal now. They called parents that something went wrong with your daughter. So actually these are deeper things. Most important is to prevent. In the first place, manage your emotions in such a way that this should not happen. How? You will know, logically explain. Even if you want to put effort, then you really put effort in a realistic way. That guy who became policeman, if he had put some effort in a realistic way, studies, will put hard work, he would have become a big person. Just now I am recalling, I had not prepared. Again, this is a real story. I met one IAS officer. He was, it's a top rank, these are government officers. Who are allowed for that red light car. It's supposed to be VIP car, can go anywhere. Even traffic police can't stop them. Because this is given to important people. So once we were taking dinner together. So whenever I meet people, there is a curiosity to know about their life. Hence I asked him that how come you became such a topmost IAS officer? Within second he had tears in his eyes. He said, I'm not sure why you asked, but there is a powerful emotional story behind it. He says that I was young, maybe around 12, 13 year old. And I stayed in a village, and we were quite poor. He said that there, such a car of officer came in our village. So my mother said that I wish that one day my son also goes to this status, and at my home also the same car will come. He said, I took that seriously. That this is my mother's desire. If I want to do something for my mother, I must become IAS officer. And he said, I started studying and everything materialized. So, even one emotion, if it is used in the right way, can take you higher. When you don't manage them properly, there are problems. And that's why events are bound to be there. When you first recognize No, remember that technique of transformation. You remember 5 steps? Watch, next, catch, match, latch, and switch over. Huh? So watch, awareness. Know what's going on within. And if it's negative, now I must deal with in a right way. So what we were sharing was feeling. Now it's silent. Right brain is also silent. So every day, whenever possible, go in silence. Even start practicing some meditation. Even if you don't achieve concentration, it's okay. No? Step by step, it would happen. But do sit in silence. Observe your own breath. At least do those awareness practices. And as well as meditation. It is also inspiration is there. There is a difference between motivation and inspiration. Motivation can be external. No? If you increase the pay scale of your subordinates, they are motivated for few weeks. But inspiration is from within. No, inspiration is something like giving birth to a child. Once a child is born, will automatically grow. So once if you are inspired in a right way, automatically it will happen. That's when it is said that no, motivation is psychological, inspiration is bit spiritual. So get inspired. Even no, think creatively. And don't believe that no creativity, some people are real, no, born with creativity. All of us can become creative. Whatever you're doing, no, just think that in some different way. What's called no out-of-box thinking. Very simple. Think that no, can I do in some different way? Brain have power. As I have already shared with you how brain works, brain creates circuits. Like no, for say this fan, no, there must be a circuit here going. So no, when that circuit is complete, fan will become on. So likewise, brain also creates circuits. If it gets completed, that circuit would function. So to create such circuit, just whenever be relaxed, peaceful, think that can this be solved in different way? Even if you don't get answer, don't worry. Many times, no, we do think, but when we don't get answer, no, we give up. Don't give up. Suppose if I put a say 3,000 pound big rock outside this hall and tell you to push that rock every day for 20 minutes. No, every day you go and push the rock for 20 minutes. But the rock did not move even 1 millimeter. Any work was done? Work was done? Yes or no? You're looking at me. Work was done. What? What work? Your muscles became stronger. Right? Although outwardly, no, rock did not move. But your muscles became stronger. The same way when you do out-of-box thinking and try for some time, don't get obsessed about it. Just think for a couple of minutes, leave it to cosmic intelligence. He is going to give me a solution. No, that eureka moment can come. So just leave it and keep doing. If you keep doing, those your brain circuits are becoming stronger. And as they become stronger, creating more and more circuits is possible. So, become creative. So, try to develop those qualities. Now, even if you are male, no softness can be developed. Even a female have a masculine characteristics. So do develop that. Even if you are a male, don't think that we cannot be caring. You can definitely be caring. So, if you develop both the characteristics, we can use our brain holistically. Not only for health, even otherwise, to achieve success in life, it's of great help. Having understood this, now at more deeper level, consciousness can be described in different ways. Psychology is very complicated. Even when I studied Freudian psychology, I was not understanding. No, even it was very difficult to understand. I have put effort to simplify. And very simply, like mind can be understood at our consciousness as a whole can be understood at a different level. One is a conscious field of consciousness. If I tell you that we want to write at least 3-4 volumes about your life story. No, you think about whatever happened in your life. For 1 week you went on thinking, what happened. And then you have noted everything. Maybe 8th day morning when you are bathing, you remembered something which you could not remember for 7 days. Or maybe when you were driving on a lonely road, all of a sudden you remembered something. You may feel surprised, then 7 days I had put serious effort recalling, but how come I did not recall this event? When it came, when you were bathing, it's like a vivid film, you remembered that event. So what does this prove? What does it prove? It was there within. It was there at deeper level of consciousness. When you were trying consciously, it was not coming out. But when it got opportunity somehow, it came to surface. So that is subconscious. Or even a Freudian psychology, it is pre-conscious. No, you need not go into the jargons of technical language. This is something at a deeper level. And still there are certain things at deeper level, which you may not remember at all. Like events of past birth are also stored in our consciousness, which we don't remember at all. Then you may ask, what's the purpose of discussing it? No, there is a specific purpose of discussing. The purpose is, whatever we are doing today, all of us have this experience, that many things, what you desire, you are doing. That may be 60%. But there may be almost 40% or less than that activities in which you don't want, still you are doing. Say you don't want to smoke. 1 week might go okay. But something happened then, even you don't know how you started. No, you don't want to lose temper. But something happens, then you lost temper. Or there are many things we want to do, but we are not able to do. Something like when you go back also you may think that I will get up little early and will do meditation. You might even set alarm. But when you wake up it's too late. What had happened? Alarm was on, you had put it off and went to sleep without knowing. Huh? Likewise, many things. So why this sort of thing? Because your deeper level of consciousness is pulling you back, is not allowing you to do certain thing. Or deeper level of consciousness is pushing you to do certain thing. Even if you don't want, you do it. So this is very, very important. No, it's a huge science. No, you will need 1 month if I want to teach you. But still, no, what can be of practical help? No, something right now can be done. Now I want to tell you a technique. That at deeper level, how we can, even if there are certain blocks, like the blocks which are there at deeper level, if we want to erase those blocks, know how it can happen. As you know, before children learn ABCD, is there any primary school teacher? No? Okay, now I am there. Before ABCD is taught, children are taught to draw straight line, vertical line, circle. And the child who learns can learn ABCD very quickly. Right? Even in music. That basic, in like our vernacular, sare, gamma, padani, sadhe, se. So if they learn, they can learn further very easily. So similarly, this is something basic I want to tell you. In that what you are going to do is, take up any sensation somewhere. Something like you want crawling, some scratching, something cold, little perspiration, some simple sensation you select. And now, watch that sensation as a detached observer. Nothing good or bad. If it increases also, it's okay. If it reduces, it's okay. If it switch over from here also, everything is okay. You just watch it like a detached observer. Clear? Yeah, please try. Sit upright. Close your eyes. Just select any simple benign sensation somewhere and watch that sensation as a detached observer. Nothing good or bad. Even if it remains, it's fine. If it disappears, it's fine. You are just a detached observer. You are just a detached. However long it remains, it doesn't matter. You are not at all analyzing. You are not at all coming to any conclusion. Just keep watching. Yes, open your eyes. How many could do properly? Could do? What happened? What happened? Then what happened? But at the end, what happened? Nothing? What happened? Pardon? Yeah, it went away. Right. It happened to anybody? That sensation might have increased, might have shifted, but ultimately it disappeared. Happened to anyone? Yeah, so why you are not saying? No, maybe afraid. No, we don't know what happened. It really happens. It's a law. If it did not disappear, that means you were not a detached observer. Generally we involve. Suppose if you are blotting in your abdomen, you are involved. You cannot be detached, whatever is happening, let it happen. No, because that feeling, uncomfortable feeling is there. If some pain is there, no, you feel another pain, it should go. Why it is there? I should take medicine. Should I do some massage? It should go. No? So when you are analyzing, when you have some desire that it should disappear, it will not disappear. But if you are really detached, it will definitely disappear. And those who are interested at this deeper level, the next step now, that's why I said PhD study. No, really, the next step is one day, have sufficient time. Maybe I have 20 minutes in hand. Sit comfortably, then select some sensation, be totally detached. Absolutely. If it remains, it doesn't matter. I have all the time. I'm watching. If you really become detached, it will disappear. Then take another sensation somewhere. That also, if you totally remain detached, it will disappear. If it doesn't disappear, then you are in hurry. Don't be in hurry. As I told you, when you want, it will not happen. When you don't want, it will happen. So be sure that I have all the time. I'm just relaxing. I'm just watching as a detached observer. And moment you are detached, it will disappear. Then take third one. Getting me? If you really do know, you will enjoy. When somebody taught me this little bit, I thought, array, there is a technique I have learned now. No, as if art. I thought maybe I have learned art somewhere. That sensation when I'm detached, it is disappearing. Now you might ask, why all this? That's why at the outset I told you that this is not ABCD. This is straight line, vertical line, circles. Now, if you have done this nicely, then what happens? Like many times at the deeper level, those things which are there. Say, someone scolded you in the childhood. You saw some crime scene somewhere, which you have totally forgotten. Many, hundreds of such events are there in our life, which we have totally forgotten. Even if you try, you don't recall them. But because they are there, every event is stored somewhere in our consciousness. And once in a while it comes to surface. I don't know, maybe even in olden days whether you had this practice. In India, now it may be less, but when I was very small, used to go to our native place in Gujarat. So there used to be, the beds with what we can call the ropes, small thing. Not wooden, not made of iron, like small ropes they used to tie like this way. And then people would sleep. At night, in open, everybody will put their cots. And in open, they will sleep. So in such a scenario, even dog also sleeps down. Those stray dogs in the nearby dog also might sleep. As long as dog is sleeping, there is nothing. But say midnight, if dog gets up, then may not bark, but you will get some feeling somewhere, isn't it? So I'm some feeling, some here, somebody came like, The same way. I like this analogy. That those events are those dogs. They are sleeping in our consciousness somewhere. In a specific scenario, that may get up. Means no memory comes to serve. When it comes, no, it will leave some feeling. You won't remember. Suppose no, you saw some crime scene as a child, which you have totally forgotten. But when that scene tries to come to surface, might leave you frightened. You may say, I have fear, I am terribly frightened, I am perspiring, my heartbeat is increasing, I don't know why. Even though somebody might feel depressed, that no, someone gave you some very negative remark as a child, that you are useless, you will never be able to do anything in your life. Everything gone, you have even forgotten. But it is there somewhere deep in your consciousness. If that memory comes to the surface, then no, you might feel depressed that I am useless, I can't do anything. No, I am not a good person. Although cause you don't know. Getting me? Yes or no? Yeah, okay. Now know how to erase those memories. Now this PhD study is how you can erase those memories. Even no psychotherapy can help. Because it is not there at all. So how it will happen is, this basic practice which I told you. If you keep doing that basic practice, that any event that comes to surface, I am just a detached observer. One simple thing can be that no, whenever some sensation comes, any good or bad, just become a detached observer, totally detached. I am just a witness. And if it disappears, that force has reduced. Second time, whenever it comes to the same thing. But then, no, when it will come, God knows. Like, no, once, just 1 minute. You can ask, yeah, it's very important. Your query should be fulfilled. Once it might come to surface, then it may come after 3 months. So no, whole life might go in it. That's why I thought of some technique. So that know how to erase. She's asking something, yeah.
So currently you have, sometimes friends say irritating things,
Huh.
and you feel irritated, So can you also observe that sensation of being irritated to stop that irritation?
Yeah, even that is possible. But say no, right now if friends are saying, rather than this way, simple way is to at that time use logic, because you remember, no. You know that friend criticized me, no, immediately you use some logic that I am not accepting. That is no, his perception about me, I am different. In the net, no, people give us rating. You must have seen, no? In Google, if you type my name, many websites will come where no, people have rated. And even sometimes we feel surprised that 95% are giving 5 star. And there is somebody who gives 0. Yeah. So no, there is nothing wrong with me. I couldn't fulfill his expectation. No, out of 100, say 99, I could fill their expectation, but this one guy I couldn't. So there is nothing wrong with me. There was something wrong with his expectation. No, he came with some different expectation. Or maybe somewhere we made mistake. In 99 we were good, in 1 we made mistakes somewhere. So likewise, no, don't accept. Give some logic. Even fire technique, emotionally you say, yes, I'm not going to accept it. So no, nothing. But if something deep-rooted, like something of childhood, Whereas I said even past birth also can come to surface. And now how to erase it? So for that we have developed a technique. And it's to erase deeper level of our consciousness. In that technique, again there are steps, like to watch, match. Yeah, please write. If you want to really do, please write. Something unique you will not find in any books. The steps are, first step is releasing. Release, to release. Now, I will share with you. What we do now, we tell people to run, to jump, and think that let everything come to surface. Let it go. I don't want to suppress anything. Whatever garbage is there within, let it come to surface. If you honestly tell yourself that I am ready, I really want to do that inside-out approach. So let everything come to surface. Slightly if you try, even recall some events of your life or something, you will find some uncomfortable feeling, which was not there in the beginning. Something like maybe sinking feeling, some says there was back pain, some says there was heat in the head, anything. Hundreds of different things can happen. When that event comes to surface, it will leave some physical feeling. Now, first is releasing, second stage is witnessing. We will do right now. Then we sit comfortably and just become witness to that uncomfortable feeling. It can be pain, it can be pricking, it can be heat, it can be sinking or something else. Just become a detached observer to that uncomfortable feeling. Tell yourself, I don't want to analyze. Absolutely, there is no desire that it should disappear. If it remains there for half an hour also, it's fine. I am just an detached observer. If you really become a detached observer, with that deep conviction that I am not in hurry, let it be there. Even if this time it doesn't go, it's okay. I am just watching because I know the truth. The moment you become detached, it will reduce or disappear. Now, if it disappears, it means the force of that event has reduced. Suppose, if I am pulling you with 1 inch thick rope, and if you cut 1 millimeter, second time you cut another millimeter, like that if it happens 15, 20 times, then totally rope is cut. And you are free. Now, I can't pull you. Getting me? No. Yes or no? Yes. Okay, yeah. Otherwise, you are looking, I'm not sure. Fine, yeah. The same thing happens here. Suppose, please do seriously. If you are keen about, curing at deeper level, then daily, just spend, say, 15 minutes. First is releasing, then witness totally. And even if it doesn't disappear, don't be frustrated. That I was not able to detach. If time permits, it will definitely disappear. It's only a question of art. And once it has disappeared, then the third step is meditating. Then go in as much deep meditation as possible. Even you can do relaxation. Meditation is much better. Go in a state of meditation. And once you feel that, no, this is enough, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I cannot be more relaxed than this, then the final stage is achieving. Achieving. To achieve something. Now in achieving, it can be in two ways. One way may be, if there is no some real trauma in life. Like yesterday also many said that we cannot forgive that guy. No. So if you feel that consciously I can't do it, then this can be the way. That whatever effect is that, let it come to the surface. I am detached. Then do meditation. And at the end of the meditation say that I have totally, I have risen above, I came above that event. Or maybe simply way, I am totally free from the influence of that event. When you rise above, things look smaller. So this can be a simple thought, that I am rising my consciousness at such a high level that is nothing. Or maybe this way, that I am totally becoming free from the influence of this event. Totally, 100% free from that influence. I am light, I am free, I am happy. If you keep doing, maybe for 8 weeks, totally something deep-rooted also can disappear. Got it? What are the steps? Releasing, witnessing, meditating, and achieving. Yeah. Shall we practice? Okay, everybody will get up, please. Once again, you must have understood, but yet, like in this, what we are going to do, try to remember something which you know little bit. Very, very deep might take time, but now to give you real experience. Just now my suggestion is, when we run, or when we try to release, recall some real bad event of your life. Which you want to totally rise above, totally become free from that influence. Like, someone has broken your trust, or something else, serious happened in your life. Right now, even if you don't remember, you feel that maybe, that was a powerful event which might have influenced my life somewhere. And then remember even that what happened, how it happened, what you were doing, what that person said, whatever. And in the process, you might develop some physical feeling, which you will be watching like a witness. Okay? Yes, start. Run, run, run. Run, run. You want to do like this, huh? This is the way that I want to bring out that event. Whatever is there, yeah, please think that there was something bad in my life. Some accident, some psychological trauma, something else. Yeah, let it come out. I'm very free. I don't want to suppress at all. Whatever is there, it's fine. Let it be there. Let it come out. Let it come out. I'm okay. Okay, yes. Yeah, please sit down. Yeah, sit down. And if you were thinking of really some event, then now also sit down, be comfortable. If you already have some physical bad sensation somewhere, maybe in the form of a pain, or pricking, or heat, or really something disturbing anywhere in the body, just watch it as an detached observer. If there is no such sensation, then try to remember that bad event still more. Don't analyze. Just remember that what had happened at that time. Don't come to conclusion. Just try to leave that event as if you're just now facing that bad event. And something can happen. As soon as some bad feelings start, physical sensation or a mental feeling, watch it like a detached observer. Nothing good or bad. I'm just watching as it is. If it increases, let it increase. If it reduces, let it reduce. If it shifts its location, let it shift. I don't have any concern. I have all the time. Keep watching. Just as if it is happening to somebody else. Just keep watching. It might naturally happen that it has started reducing, or maybe it has disappeared. Now we can go to the third stage of meditation. This body is just an instrument which I am using. I am an actor playing the role given to me. I have played such many roles. Maybe in a birth I was a businessman. Maybe in another birth I was an engineer. Maybe in one birth I was a laborer. This birth I am playing this role. It's like a serial. All the previous births were different serials in which I played my role. I am not the role, I am a soul. As soon as you become aware about it, you feel detached. You feel completely detached. As an actor may play a role in different serials, but actor knows that I just need to play my role in the best possible way, whatever role I am playing. You are also developing the same feeling of detachment. As soon as you develop this feeling, you feel light. You feel peaceful. Peace is your original nature. You are embodiment of peace. As you become aware, you are becoming more and more peaceful, that this world is only a stage. My home is soul world of silence, where there is total silence, total peace. My director is cosmic intelligence. The supreme cosmic intelligence or a God, whatever name you give, is my director. Whatever directions he gives, I am following. He gives me wisdom. Almighty gives me power to play the best role. God the Supreme is ocean of peace. And being His child, I am a peaceful soul. I am receiving those vibrations of peace. I am going in a total silence. Absolutely detached. Slowly come out of this stage. Yeah, open your eyes. Yes, get oriented. Even this is possible. Yes, this was a small experience. How was the feeling? That's clear? No? Yes? Okay.
The old story. And then suddenly got all the kids emerged.
Pardon?
Saw a lot of rambutan.
Found what? A lot of?
Fruits, rambutans.
What? Fruits, yes.
The old story erased already.
It was gone.
Flash, I forgot.
True.
Very soothing, and then all fruits coming in front of me, all the rambutan got yellow
Yeah. No. So unconsciously, something is there. Like, no, you must have heard. Today only somebody was sharing. Like, no, in the sleep, no, she started talking. Even called somebody, the roommate. Even she was replying. No, when I was having my breakfast, they were talking. So, no, as a psychologist, I had curiosity. So I asked her that was it real or she was just murmuring. So she said, no, it was real. She was even answering. No, some work to be done. Even no, that roommate said that probably you didn't sleep properly. So she said, no, I slept in the afternoon for 1 hour. In the sleep only she is saying. Eh? So that conversation was real. And it happens. You must have also heard that there are people who walk in the sleep. So it may happen something like that. In the sleep, person walks, will go to the kitchen, will open the fridge, will eat something, will come and sleep on the same bed, will not fall down. In the morning, if you ask, will say, no, I don't remember. Nothing happened. So, our unconscious knows what wants. Went to fridge only, nowhere else. Again slept on the same bed. So what she's saying, no, there may be something unconscious in the form of fruits it came. But that thing disappeared, which is good. What no event you were recalling, as you were witness, it disappeared. No? So it's like, no, but there's something different it is. It has some meaning, but we need not go in detail. Keep doing like, no, now if that was some painful event, then keep doing every day. Like, no, when it comes to surface, you might feel little disturbed. But actually you're doing deep cleaning. At psychological level, you are doing deep cleaning, which is of great benefit. Right? Yeah, anything you want to ask? Oh.
And I'm always lost. I couldn't find my car, I couldn't find my key, I don't know where am I, which road to go home. And then I'm so afraid. I tried to ask help from everyone, I couldn't get help. But today, after your lesson, I find we just keep on servicing, and I get very scared. Because even in real life, I feel very lost because of the dream. So disturbing me, and I follow your steps. You have to catch, observer, really face it, and then meditation. It's during the meditation that I discover myself, and I feel so comfortable.
True.
I'm
please,
going to
please.
finish already. I feel so comfortable, and then I know where my home is, I know where is, and then I find that I'm being helped to find back who I am and where I am from and where is my home. So I'm not so afraid, so I have achieved it. That is the final.
Yeah, that is fine, true, very, very good, yeah. Or another thing in such cases, maybe if you go very deep, still we can dig out her events. But in general, no? What she can do is, what she found out is good. At the end, after meditation, achieving. Now in achieving, you think that my life is very good. I'm well settled. Like, no, I have a home, I have everything, I can live comfortably, my children are good, whatever. All those positive things. Because all these positive things are there, I'm very happy, I'm very satisfied. And suppose now when you get up from the dream, sometimes in such a state you are going, not finding, but then you wake up. And you realize that I was dreaming. And that might even leave pain. No, you feel disturbed. So one simple, immediately say it was a dream. As soon as you wake up, say it is not at all real. It was a dream. No, there is something in my unconscious which is coming out. And no, maybe if you know, you tell. Sometimes you don't know. One of my patient, who was also a doctor, he completed his MBBS long back. But he would get repeatedly this dream. He gets the dream that I have not completed. I am failing in first MBBS 10 times. No, I am not passing only first MBBS. Everybody else went ahead. And no, I am not able to do. Maybe I will never become doctor, then we'll wake up. No, repeatedly we told him, now no, logically, every way. Logically also say, I am already a certified doctor. No? My registration number is so and so. No, I got degree from. Repeatedly we told him to say, even consciously. Before going to sleep also we told him that at least for some days you keep telling this. And now we don't have such dream at all. So from all perspective, as I was sharing yesterday, we have put that deep in his consciousness. So that anxiety dream, what we call, that anxiety dream disappeared. Yeah, anything else? You can get.
Thank you. Doctor, I hear noises in my ear. And it
Always, otherwise, consciously also.
consciously also, 24 hours.
Uh-huh.
And it is very scary. So,
But is it somebody talking to you really? No, just
no,
like that.
It's
something.
a buzzing noise.
Buzzy noise.
Buzzing noise.
Uh-huh.
And the English medicine defines it as tinnitus.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And the English doctors define that it is coming from the middle ear.
Uh-huh.
And the alternative medicine doctors define it is coming from the brain.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay, now I just tried your technique. For example, I just observed and I witnessed it. What happens is the fear encompasses me. You know, it just doesn't allow me to witness anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I just can't resolve this for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
It's going on and on and on. And you don't get to sleep even properly.
Mm-hmm.
So it is psychologically, do you have any techniques for me to use?
True. No, now ENT people say that there is a cause or they couldn't find.
Nothing.
ENT people say everything is normal.
Everything is normal.
What neurologist says?
Neurologist says it is only the ENT to consider. It has nothing to do with me.
And ENT even says it's nothing
Yeah,
wrong.
they did the complete test and they said you are fine.
Okay. Now, there are two possibilities. One is it is still there, they are not able to find the cause.
Yeah.
No, it happens. Secondly, there can be now psychological reasons as well.
Fine.
It may not be, huh? It may or may not be, I am not sure. Like, many who hear voices, what called auditory hallucination. That they are really as if somebody is talking to them, but yours is different. No? It may be because of some brain circuits or something. And as you said, it is little difficult you tried in the beginning.
Yeah.
If you remember at the outset I told you, don't take anything difficult. Very simple, some benign sensation.
Fine.
Like something is crawling, some itching, something hot, some very, very simple sensation. And once you master that, then even you can master this also.
Oh, right.
For some days, if you really, that simple sensation, be witness, disappeared. Again, witness, disappear. Even what you can do, suppose, because he has a problem, even you can request a relative or some sensible person to give that commentary. They'll do it, and whenever that sensation disappears, you will raise your hand. So the person might tell you, take up another sensation. You can do yourself, that take up another sensation, again become totally detached, absolutely. I am just witness, total, 100%. Then it third, fourth, fifth. Like that, if you do 8, 10, your confidence will build. And then ultimately, even this painful voices, you can be a detached observer. Does need some practice, but you can achieve that. Okay?
So I should be practicing the last technique you just
Simple, no. First do simpler, this, no?
Simple, okay,
do it for many days, huh?
Yeah.
Because you should master it.
Master.
Then this difficult one also you can be detached.
Fine.
Right? Yeah, somebody else was. Maybe, we are short of time. We'll conclude here. Then, personally, you can ask me.
It's just a continuation from what this lady was sharing. My own experience is that I used to get this very recurrent dreams of always falling down, from a, very some heights. So then, of course, when I wake up, then, there's this anxiety, what happened, and I don't used to be able to get the understanding, what actually, and it always bothers me, why? Why did this happen? So, if we were to follow these steps, now, if you just watch it and it will just go away and you tell yourself that this is just a dream, but then I know that something deeper is happening, but I don't know why. And in this case, should I actually try to understand what actually caused this, and then just, get rid of it permanently? Is there a way to get out of this permanently?
And is it that always when you are falling,
Yeah.
when you got up, or anytime something happened, I fell down and really died? Never happened, no?
Yeah.
No, okay, yeah. Fine. No, I'm trying to understand. No, dream analysis is a very deep thing, but still not trying to understand. Like, in a group now what, no? Individually, suppose like her, if patient is there, we might do something entirely different. No, go even deep and find out the cause. But now what is possible in a group is, first and foremost, as soon as you get up, immediately say it was a dream. Relax. No, tell yourself, totally relax. There is some insecurity. Some fear that somebody might throw me away or whatever. I understand or don't understand. It is just a dream. It's not some minor anxiety. Forget. Now, second step is tell yourself logically different things. That I am very safe. Like professionally I am safe. My family relations are good. Everybody is supportive to me. There is no enemy who is going to do anything to me. Logic. And repeat. Even though before going to sleep, it is still important. Just maybe 1 minute it would take. Take 1 minute before sleep and repeat with your name. That understand, your life is very safe. Everything is good. Nothing to worry. No, you are absolutely safe. You are going to have a good sleep. Don't say, I will not get such dream. Then it will become negative. Say, even if I get dreams, I am going to get happy dreams. Positive dreams that way. Right? Okay, we are short of time. Finally, did you enjoy? Something to learn or no? Sister Ija, she will ask you also. No, I want something. Before I conclude, I won't ask. You can share with her, what you learned. Important thing, please share that, what exactly you learned out of this approximately less than 2 days. And now my final message is, whatever we hear, we forget. It said what you hear, 95% you forget in 5 minutes. This is psychology. You remember if you repeat. That's some of you might have felt silly, but every session I told you, repeat. Made you revise. The whole reason was, if you repeat, you can remember. And as sister said, everything is there in the YouTube. So you can definitely revise. Please revise if you like, at least 3-4 times, whichever session you liked, please revise those sessions. This is one part of it. Second, what we repeat, we remember 50%. What we tell others, we remember 80%. So what we should do? When you go back, please share. Don't become a teacher, Yeah. Just politely say that we went, doctor told such and such thing, even I want to share with you. At least share with 5 people. I will tell you right now what will happen. One will look somewhere else. But don't get disappointed that he or she is not interested. But other 4 might listen. Maybe 1 or 2 will be eager that what you are saying. Please tell me more. Please tell me more. And our goal here is not to teach them anything. Our goal is to revise what you have learned. And no, when you share, like, no, I have understood all this, what I am sharing, no, I practice. Like when I share, I practice more. Otherwise, maybe we knew long back, we are doing in clinic, but forget about it. So when we share, we tend to practice more. And what you practice, you remember 100%. So what we should do? Practice. Now, no, I know you are very busy. Somehow you have found time for this approximately 2 days. Now, whatever you have gained, to maintain it or even to progress further now. No, you should progress further. And the best way is to practice. From somewhere, somehow, I would say at least spend 1 hour. Many things to practice. Something in which many might be interested is magnetic yoga. In which is even exercise. So, otherwise also, that might take half an hour. At least another half an hour or more, revise the wisdom. Practice meditation as well. Although my goal was to share meditation, but we couldn't complete. Because primary objective was different. Like primary objective was new dimensions in healthy living. Hence, the actual meditation technique. My request is wherever nearest center you have. Even if you don't know, then ask. You will find. Brahma Kumaris have nearest center wherever you are. And there is a foundation course, which may be from center to center, it might vary. Some places 1-to-1 also they can conduct. At some centers, maybe in a small group they might conduct. But as soon as possible, please take up that real basic course. And again, there may be variations. Somewhere it may be 7 days, somewhere 5 days. But take up that basic course. And learn the technique of meditation. Now, Brahma Kumari's Raj Yoga, as I have understood, there are 2 aspects. One is practice of meditation, which is universal. Where there cannot be any controversy, which is wonderful. So please understand practice. Second aspect is spiritual knowledge, which might vary. Because spirituality is also science. You must have observed, it may be humor, or it is my style of talking. I told you I am a primary school teacher. And then also I told you that I am now going to teach you PhD. Isn't it? So, point is, spirituality is a study. Even they say that it's an university, a spiritual university. So in university, somebody might become graduate. Someone might do post-graduation. There are few who will do PhD also, isn't it? Maybe in spirituality you don't want to do PhD. You may say that, we are family people, and in spirituality I don't want to do PhD, it doesn't matter. But at least you can be graduate. And to be graduate is very simple. Take up the foundation course properly, understand, and every day start practicing. Even if you don't achieve concentration, don't worry. If you keep doing, ultimately you will achieve. Only find the right path. In here it will be easy. In India, huge country. But whereas here it must be easier for you. Wherever you go at center, there will be some really good instructors whom you might be able to ask every day also, that here I am a problem, please show me, do something. And they would be ready to do it. But give at least 8 weeks. Got that? Why? From where 8 weeks came? Huh? Research. Okay, good. As I told you, from where 8 weeks came? No. The effect of medicine. As a psychiatrist, the effect of right medicine, right dose takes 8 weeks. The same way here also, meditation is medicine. So to have a optimum good effect would take 8 weeks. So, please sincerely do it, and then nobody need to tell you anything. And another simple thing, many of you may be interested in such things, like relaxation, yoga, meditation, spirituality. But we make a mistake. In olden days, it may be true here also. Maybe 100 years before. Tap water was not there. So they will dig a wall. In front of house only. They will dig and then water will come. So somebody will put it 10 foot and water doesn't come. Then go somewhere else. Again 10, 20 feet, no water. Third place, again no water. Then person will get water anytime? Yes or no? No. Whole life will not get water. To get water, you might have to dig sufficient. It may be, say, 40 feet. So unless you go 40 feet deep, you will not get water. The same is true about this inner development. Now, whatever you have understood, don't leave. Practice it nicely. Even I would say for 2-3 months, don't do anything else even. Later on you can, there are many things. For 3-4 months only let me imbibe this, let me understand, get some more input. Going to center, that's why I am saying. And practice it. This is my personal experience. Do you think I have any selfish motive to come here? No. So please believe in me. That if you want good health, if you want to become stress-free, if you want to progress in your life, real gain happiness, then this is the way. Then after maybe 3-4 months, you can do something else also. Okay? Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah. No break. You want to break, sister?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
A very short one.
Yes, okay.
You have to
short
be back
break.
here at 11:30. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, very quick one. Somebody left this in the Diamond Hall, 3rd floor. Somebody left this charger? Morning exercise. After the in the exercise. Okay.
Maybe my number I was telling you. My number. If you in case want. This material you will get on YouTube.
Okay.
But still, if you want something else, I will give you my number. You can WhatsApp me and just say that, send me.
Or just you, doctor, you just send it to me and
Okay. I will give it to her.
Then I can forward to all of them.
Please. Yeah, she will. And suppose, you must be knowing, WhatsApp groups, they disturb. Good morning, good night. It's really irritating. But you must be knowing there is a broadcast group in WhatsApp.
Yes,
there only I and you can communicate. Nobody else will disturb.
Yeah, I know.
Only thing there what we need is, you need to save my number. The number which I will give her.
I have got his
Please
2 numbers.
Save that number. And then only you can communicate to me, I can send, and we won't disturb you. Once in a month or something, something really good.
Or
which
we
is
may
new,
invite
we
him
might
back.
send,
Who
yeah.
wants to get Dr. Girish Patel back? 100%. 100% wants you back.
Sure, yeah. We'll
Okay,
try,
wonderful.
definitely. Yeah.
So it had
Thank
been
you.
wonderful 2-3 days almost.
Yeah, good.
We started in fact on Friday. We
Yeah.
thought you just give inspiration, but you straight away went deep with us, and that was very wonderful. So I think let us give Doctor a very, very big thanks. He taught us, he allowed us to practice. I think whatever he did with his really altruistic, genuine feeling and motive that we can learn, we become better and become stress-free, good health and success in life. And that was his really genuine motive. It was so clear that whatever he even extended and gave us more time yesterday. So thank you so much, Doctor. Thank you for coming. A few.
I'm a peaceful soul. Om Shanti Om. I'm a peaceful soul. ये ध्वनि मंगल ध्वनि है. Om Shanti.